little bird's journey to the sky. Now up in a cozy nest tucked away in a maple tree, there lived a tiny sparrow named Flutter. Like his siblings who had already learned to soar through the air with grace, Flutter struggled to fly. His wings were strong, but something held him back, a fear that made his heart beat faster whenever he looked down from the nest. Every morning, Flutter would watch as other birds glided effortlessly through the crisp morning air. His mother, a gentle sparrow with warm brown feathers, would bring him seeds and berries, encouraging him with soft chirps. Everyone learns at their own pace, she would say, preening his downy feathers with her beak. One day, Flutter noticed a young robin practicing nearby. The robin would hop from branch to branch, spreading its wings for short distances before landing. Something about watching this careful, methodical approach sparked an idea in Flutter's mind. Perhaps he didn't need to soar high immediately, he could start small. That afternoon, while his mother was gathering food, Flutter took his first brave hop to a nearby branch. His heart raced, but he held tight with his tiny claws. The branch swayed gently in the breeze, and Flutter found himself moving with it, like dancing with the wind. It wasn't as scary as he had imagined. Day after day, Flutter practiced his branch hopping technique. He learned to trust his instincts and feel the rhythm of the wind. An old owl who lived in a hollow nearby watched Flutter's determined efforts. Young one, the owl hooted softly one evening. Notice how the leaves don't fight the wind, they dance with it. Your wings are meant to do the same. Flutter pondered the owl's words. He began to observe how leaves spiraled through the air, how other birds tilted their wings to catch thermal currents, and how even the smallest feather could float gracefully to the ground. He started to understand that flying wasn't about fighting against the air, it was about becoming one with it. As autumn approached, Flutter's mother knew it was time for a gentle push. One morning, she perched on a branch slightly farther than Flutter's usual practice spots. In her beak, she held his favorite treat, a plump, red berry. "Come, my little one," she chirped. "Trust yourself." Flutter looked at the distance between the branches. It was further than any hop he had attempted before. He felt the familiar flutter of fear in his chest, but this time, something was different. He remembered the owl's words and watched how the leaves danced in the morning breeze. Taking a deep breath, Flutter spread his wings. He focused not on the gap between the branches, but on the way the air felt against his feathers. For a moment, he closed his eyes, feeling the gentle current beneath his wings. When he opened them again, he realized he was no longer on his original branch, he was flying. The sensation was unlike anything he had ever experienced. wind rushed through his feathers, lifting him higher than he intended. Instead of panic, Flutter felt a surge of joy. He tilted his wings slightly, just as he had seen other birds do, and found he could guide his direction. His mother flew beside him, her eyes shining with pride. Together, they soared over their maple tree, past the owl's hollow, and toward a small pond Flutter had only seen from his nest. The world looked different from up here, bigger, more beautiful, and somehow less frightening. Other birds in the area noticed Flutter's achievement and joined them in the sky. Gentle chorus of encouraging chirps filled the air as Flutter discovered he could swoop, glide, and even perform small circles. Each movement built his confidence, and with each passing moment, his earlier fears seemed to fade away like morning mist. As the sun began to set, Flutter and his mother returned to their nest. His wings were tired, but his heart was full. That night, as stars began to twinkle in the darkening sky, Flutter snuggled close to his mother, feeling different than he had that morning. He was no longer the little bird who couldn't fly. He was a sparrow who had discovered his wings. From that day forward, Flutter continued to practice and improve his flying skills. Moral: he learned that every bird had their own unique way of soaring, and that was what made the sky so special. Some days, he would still feel a hint of nervousness before trying something new, but now he knew that courage wasn't about not being afraid, but about spreading your wings anyway. As seasons changed, he never forgot the lessons he learned during those early days, that every journey begins with a single step, that patience and persistence led to progress, and most importantly, that believing in yourself can help you soar higher than you ever imagined possible.